Hey, what do you say? We're live here. Well, not really. We're recording now, I should say.
I was about to say.
What a mess. We got a full house tonight, a Patreon exclusive. Welcome to the first ever episode of the ReRunIn podcast. This is where we go back in time and we watch some of our old favorite classics, strictly exclusive to Patreon. My name is Tommy Paradise.
It's showtime, folks. Thank you for being a subscriber. It's your boy DJ. I'm up here in the rafters, and I'm here with my boys.
We got the whole inner circle here tonight. We got a full house. We got Casey J. Owens.
It's Onez.
Casey J. Owens.
French.
And Jonas.
Also known as Zach Egolf. We've got Kenny from the Call Up.
Bing Bong. What up?
The Hot Take Kid. Phil Gentile.
Look, I made him choke. There you go.
It's either that or that Rona.
And Mike.
He's coughing way too much, man. Get away. Just log off.
Oh, it's awful.
Angelo.
And hello.
Oh man, this is gonna be a shit show. I can see it already.
Mike,
I'm
paying for this too, so I'm gonna make this good because I want to
looking
myself.
I'm gonna get my money back.
Mike is looking like this is what I'm paying for. This is bullshit.
This is a premium content you guys pay for on Patreon. Again, this is a Patreon exclusive. What we're gonna do here is we are gonna watch the first season. Actually, we're gonna end up watching the whole thing, but we're starting off with the first season of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1987, the cartoons, not the movies. Thanks to Mike Lanham for hooking it up. He sent all of us the DVDs, so we were all able to watch them. We're going to start with episode 1, season 1 here tonight. A little watch along. If you guys are listening on the audio, you should be able to hear the show, us, the Turtles, everything, April. And then if you're, you can watch along on the Patreon on video, and you can see what we're talking about as we go along. So it's episode 1, season 1. If you have the DVDs and you want to watch along here, I'm going to set up my screen to share. Kenny's got, he brought some toys along. He's got a remake of one of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from Playmates. All right, guys, here we go. Episode number 1, season 1 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's do it.
Yes.
Maybe one of the greatest theme songs of all time.
Yeah, they had no business making a song this good. This is such a good.
That guy is like a soprano.
Imagine
I definitely noticed, like right off the bat, watching this earlier, is that as soon as guys start talking, you realize how many different or how many of the same people they use for voices.
Yep.
They only have so much money for like the pilot episodes.
Well, a lot of the guys
like 6
were
people on the payroll.
A lot of them were pretty fairly like famous voice actors at the time. They did a lot of cartoons.
Oh, you got Uncle Phil in this bad boy.
Yeah, dude, I cannot believe that. I googled that. I recognized that voice. I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" It sounds like somebody from a sitcom. I know it is.
Yeah.
And then
it's one of those things people didn't know until like a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
I have not previewed this bootleg version, so if it breaks into pornography in the middle of it, welcome to the
April on the casting couch.
April just getting reamed.
Look at that car.
This looks like a Michael Jackson bad video.
Yeah.
And they just beat the shit out of it.
And then everything falls
Street
off.
Fighter 2 stuff.
Where'd they get the blocks from? Why does that guy have a peg leg?
Wait, I missed it.
Why the brother got the big old buck teeth?
I mean, he just stood there and just got spray painted. That's like
He was reading. He was deep into the newspaper.
It's really really interesting to see. I don't know if they were trying to go for like a futuristic view, like what they thought the future was going to be
Raphael.
like.
Yeah, so you notice she has like the headset. I'm like, why the fuck she got a headset on?
She got like
and then she got the mic
with the
microphone.
microphone.
She's doing the Janet Jackson video.
The old samurai sword.
And then y'all left them there tied up. That's some fucked up shit.
No, I like the blatant like He's just like, look, it's made in Japan.
So how do you know the Japanese warriors? Because it says made in
This
Japan.
is made in Japan.
That's so racist.
Let's take a moment to really enjoy this view right now.
Oh man,
April's stacked.
yeah.
She is so
That's
thick.
the only reason why these Instagram girls are doing it.
Oh yeah.
Because of April.
Yeah, because she's thick in this fucking
And she's
in the
like-
cartoon.
Obviously, when they get to like the turtles, she's so much taller than them.
Yeah.
I love that she only owns the one jumpsuit though.
Right.
I love this guy.
Oh, I know. I have something
They
to say
really,
about that.
they really turned Vern into Vern. What was it?
Vernon.
Turned him into a sniveling piece of shit by like midway through this season because he's pretty kind of like straightforward here, but
He just
whiny
turns into a
bitch.
pussy.
I like that you only show Shredder's hand like he's
Yeah.
what was
Dr.
it, Dr.
Claw.
Claw and
Yeah.
Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, he's right next to the camera, and he just leaves.
Roller derby.
Roller derby.
Hey,
Hey,
roller
derby's
games,
great.
baby. The T-Birds.
So what did we decide? 1987.
Yeah,
That's- I
so
believe
it's-
that's when it
yeah,
It
dropped.
seems like it was
Yeah,
so
that's when
much
it stopped-
later
that's when
than
it dropped,
that.
yeah.
I thought it was 90s. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought early 90s, 91, 92.
Well, it
but
ran all the way until like in late mid 90s, so
1987.
87 to like
There's no way it was
96 or
87.
something. The catch.
There's 193 episodes.
Crazy.
So you listen. She runs down the street and she just easily makes her way into the sewer underneath.
Hey, if
She's wearing a
Georgie
leather
can fit
suit.
into the sewer, so can the 95-pound camera.
Huh, 1987.
News
I'll
lady.
be damned.
Yeah, Mike, you were right. It ran in 96. That's
Look
wild.
look at my dude in his BDSM gear. Got the vest and nothing else.
No girl is taking her white boots into the sewers.
You know?
April
And
is.
it's not even dirty. And then she but the
I'd
thing
like
is,
to
she runs,
not even see
she
that
runs
wall.
into the wall and doesn't knock herself out.
If that happened in 2021 or 2022, it'd be on Girls Got a Gram Instagram page.
If you
So
look
this
at
ep-
if
this
you look at
episode
April
was-
though, she so much looks like they took her out of like G.I. Joe. Like it's such similar
Right.
art style.
Right.
This episode starts out like significantly more serious than the entire rest of the series.
You know, there's another thing I don't get. So the guy had a gun, right? So you telling me that's not the first thing you would probably want to take out when you confronting her outside? Like,
You're gonna tell me you're
You
pulling a
resort-
trigger if you see a 6 foot tall turtle standing in front of you?
no, but this is before they went into the sewer. You could have did this outside in the street.
Hey, guns are last resort.
Raise your hand if you know how to draw a turtle head, a ninja turtle
yeah.
head. Like if you learned
If
that.
you didn't
Yep.
draw turtles in like 4th and 5th grade.
Yep.
That's all I would
Now-
draw.
DJ was like a freshman in college then.
But now she passes out when she sees the turtles. Ain't that some shit?
Oh golly.
If I see a 6
What do you think they
foot
did to
turtle-
her while she was passed out?
You know what I would do?
Please tell us.
Oh no.
Draw me
I'm
like your
gripping a,
French
I'm gripping a
girl.
This is
tit.
this is a Patreon special episode, so we get a little raw here.
Anybody who's paying for this on Patreon, they're gonna be like, "Yo, Kenny's a fucking pervert."
They didn't take her boots off, make her comfortable.
Nope.
What is this called when girls wear this? It's like a jumpsuit.
It's a
Jumper. Jump.
Chicks look hot in those.
Well, right now they call it what, rompers now?
Romper.
Yeah,
Romper,
romper.
yeah.
It kind of came back about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And then girls couldn't figure out how to go to the bathroom without having to take the whole thing off.
I didn't realize how gross the stuff that they had on the pizza was. I
Oh,
always thought they were
man.
just
Oh,
chewing,
no,
eating
nope.
regular pizza.
No,
I
like at
really
first we
feel
thought
like
it
this
was.
show. I feel like this show really had pizza take off for kids because that
Yeah.
was like
Mhm.
that was like all we ate for like any party you went to, anything. There's no other option.
Well, the
Now-
movies really went into it. Was it Pizza Hut or Domino's?
Domino's. I think.
Domino's.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, we don't get many humans down here.
God, the animation sucks.
I'm about to say, look at that animation. They're just drawing these moving characters on a still background.
Yes.
It's like those ones where like you could always see where a hole was gonna appear in the wall. Like,
Because
it's
it's different.
just so you
that
know.
ball's gonna blow up.
All right, so
of
here comes the most
emphasis.
racist. Actually, it's when they go to the pizza shop.
Oh yeah.
Oh
later.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
like
yeah.
oh boy. Could we stereo? It's like Jerry Lee Lewis.
Ninja pizza.
Master Hiroshi. Art.
Yeah, it's just an art book.
I was watching this earlier. I couldn't figure out why they banned him. What did he do? He just was not like a good ninja.
I think
He
don't
was
they
more
go into it
brains
later?
than brawn.
They're about to go into
No, I
it.
Yeah,
think
'cause
it's just because they're fighting and like mortal enemies.
Right
Well,
here.
then there's that.
No, see,
He's stuck against the wall.
so he can't bow.
Yeah, you got to show respect, and he doesn't.
It alarmed me at how misshaped these guys' heads are.
And then
Yeah.
he pulls a knife on him. Right.
Also, very racially driven.
Oh yeah, the teeth.
Yeah, of
Drawings.
course.
The teeth and the eyes.
Zach, you turn it up just a little bit.
Don't break it.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah, that head is like a sideways football, and
It's like Asian Stewie.
yeah,
This guy moved to America, but he had to live in the sewer. There was nowhere else for him to live.
Well,
right.
it was
Did
New York in
everybody?
the 80s. They probably didn't really care for him.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a beef with this part.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he
I know what
tells
you're
the
gonna say.
story. Yep. Kid drops the turtles like a little asshole. Right? So then Splinter's telling the story about how the mutagen goes down and they turn into the last animal that they touched.
I had that was in my notes too.
Yeah, we've been lied to our whole lives because the last animal that Splinter touches is the fucking
Was the
turtles.
Turtles.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the fact that they were in a
Well,
fishbowl
no,
in
'cause
water.
no.
And
I
there's
don't
not-
think you're right. No, because he walks in. This is a different scene.
No,
walks
look,
in.
listen to what he says. He says the last thing that they're next to is what they turn into. So the turtles were with him,
Oh.
so they turned human, and then because he was with the rats, he turned into a rat. But that's a lie because he was with the turtles.
What if he touched the liquid first before he touched the turtles? Because he steps on the liquid before he touched the turtles.
We're not gonna take beef with the fact that all four of them should be dead because they were in a bowl of water and they're not tortoises. They're not sea turtles. They're like they were drowning.
Can you even buy turtles anymore? There was a while where like you had to be like
No,
a
you
school
can't.
teacher or something. There were like weird rules about buying.
I'm a
turtles.
fucking rat.
I'm a rat now.
And where does pants
Now
go?
I got to tell on everybody.
Where
And
does
the
pants
turtles
go?
Yeah, the turtles became naked. He became
Mhm.
Yeah, he's
And he
smaller,
lost his
but
pants.
his pants disappeared.
And taped his ankles.
and yeah.
Oh, there's that art book again.
Art.
I knew the outside world
I love art.
So now they
It
got
is-
clothes on.
It is crazy how just adding knee and elbow pads and belts makes them look not naked
Yeah.
when they're clearly hanging dong.
Mhm.
Hanging
Yeah,
down.
could you imagine if we went out like that? We'd be arrested by a half a block.
Well, the
What was your
swords.
favorite turtles when you guys were kids?
I was just gonna ask
Michelangelo.
this.
Michelangelo.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Michelangelo.
But now it's Raph.
No, Raph's an asshole.
Raph's
Yep.
a bitch.
He needs to get laid. I think now for me it'd be Leonardo.
How do turtles have sex?
No
Is
idea.
it like
One day
salmon?
we're gonna find
It's like a humping. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's-
Huh.
So, what do you think?
I think you
Who knew?
don't share that video.
That's next.
Wait a minute, did I miss something here? Ain't you
Isn't
a
that-
events lady?
Where
We
are you
just
going?
Isn't that some Me Too
with
stuff there?
ninjas, pal.
Well, yeah, but were they turtles?
It doesn't matter.
April doesn't take
Still
shit.
lose.
No.
Way.
No, she's a boss ass bitch in this.
That's an independent woman.
Late
We
80s,
spent half our lives
she probably
crawling
was
around
very
the
much
bottom of a
like
glass bowl, and we ain't going
reaching
back.
out there, grabbing
Which
every
means
opportunity
you're
that came her
staying
way.
here until we
You know
work
what I
this
mean?
out.
Dick. I'm talking about Dick.
Oh my god. There's a post for pro wrestling tees like selling. They're going out of the shoe business. Everything's on sale. Somebody commented, "Damn, I would order a pair, but I'm broke because someone stole my credit card info. I don't know what happened."
Oh, that's hilarious.
Well, third best.
Fuck, you won't get those sneakers until next year. The way they go.
Right.
Hey, I got it.
I'm so glad everybody came around on pro wrestling tees. I'm so fucking glad. You guys all hate them now too.
You all hate them now.
Where do they get money?
For the turtles?
Yeah, how do they pay for their pizza?
That's just that was another question I had. I was like, how the fuck do you pay for pizza out this shit?
It's like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory where he finds money in the sewer.
Oh,
It comes down the sewer and they just collect it.
This lady, but
I don't know.
It's not a lot of money that gets stuck in,
Well, I guess anything's worth a
Fall
try.
down the sewer, and drains and shit.
Those four weirdos beat the
Maybe people flush
Oh, here they
drugs,
come.
they sell it.
idiots.
Uncle Phil.
Did they know?
Here's another character. He was
I didn't get such
way
a
more
look.
serious and evil in the beginning, and they turned him into a bumbling idiot by the end of the.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
Mhm.
buffoon in this
Yeah.
version.
Yep.
My kid watches whatever version is on Hulu right now,
Yeah.
and the Shredder is much more badass.
Mm.
Is that the one where like you can't see his face?
I think so. Yeah.
Darkness.
Yep.
Well, this
Even in
Shredder's
the
ready
movie,
for
the
the
Shredder,
pandemic.
well, you're like afraid of the Shredder
Yep.
in the movie.
Right.
Kevin
The
Nash.
movie, by the way, the first movie is on Netflix right now.
Mm.
Of course it is.
Rock, dudes.
Watching these episodes really got me craving like buying some NECA Ninja Turtle toys or
Hell
something.
yeah,
It's
dude.
just like it's just somebody like even in these first couple episodes, you see them like dressed up in like the overcoats. You see so many different characters that I hadn't thought of in
That's-
forever.
That was in my notes of how much shit happens in the first like
Yeah,
3 episodes. I'm like, we have
Yeah.
197 to go.
it's like Breaking Bad. Like the first episode is like so much shit happens.
We're hungry.
Look, if you draw a lot of attention, we'll be in big trouble.
Relax. We know all
They're taking
about
up the good view.
Oh,
Nah, April, you go ahead. We'll,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
take up
you
the
follow.
rear.
Uh-huh.
We got
They
your
knew what
back.
they were doing.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I
this
love
old
this.
lady.
I love
Well,
that they
so I was
just
watching this with my kids, right? Well, my oldest kid, and he goes, "Wow, that
Relax,
old lady,
We...
she just carries around a gun." I was like, "Look, it was New York
Well,
in the
that's
80s.
what I said. That's what I
Yeah.
said is New York.
I was about to say, Kenny's seen this.
Yep.
I want her as a NECA figure.
That's typical. That's typical.
Yeah, I had
That's
that. as
definitely
well, yeah.
coming, probably.
I love that every time they come out of a sewer, they leave the
wait here.
that sewer
The
lid
manhole
off.
cover.
Yeah, so cars can just like wreck
You
into
know.
those.
No one's gonna
All
recognize
your
them
rack
now.
opinion is
Turtles in disguise.
Yeah.
No, nothing stands out like 4 guys in trench coats just walking around
With a woman.
with a.
Is that a turtle? No, that's a businessman.
Nah,
What do
it's
you
a
think?
dude flashing their dick at people.
That's a high school shooter.
Oh, jeez.
That's a real
Hi,
clean
Joey
cut
Raphael.
on a cardboard box.
People actually
That
saw that.
katana must
I'm
be
Leonardo.
sharp as fuck.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, it came from Japan, you know it.
So this was cool. Like I said, I was watching this with my oldest kid,
Uh-huh.
and I was in the
really
kitchen
don't
making
know
dinner.
Nicholas.
And he was just kind of
I'm Raphael.
sitting on the couch watching this.
Sorry.
I didn't miss a beat on half of these lines. So like when the fake teeth,
I
goofy
really
noses
have
dude came
no
up, he was like,
idea.
fake teeth, and I yelled from the kitchen, goofy noses. And the
Sorry.
kid was like, how did you know that? I was like, look, I watched this a lot when I was a kid.
Damn.
I burned the VHS out.
Oh, wow.
The video rentals?
Ninja dentist. Ow.
Ninja
I
dentist.
can't put my finger on it, but there's something suspicious about this neighborhood.
No.
Can't imagine what it would be.
Time to cancel Ninja Turtles. Here we go.
Hey, come on. I'm starving, guys.
Look at those
Once again,
cans.
how the
Damn.
fuck did they pay for that shit?
This
It's so
April
fake.
is fucking.
There's Uncle Phil again.
Home of the nice slice.
Don't you think there's something a little strange about this place?
Boy, I'll
Oh, that
say,
guy wears
we
his
don't
mask like
have pepperoni.
half the people I
I mean,
I was about to say, yeah, it looks like they're going through COVID. Right? Yeah.
nose dick just hanging out.
Bottom
That
lip.
dude on the left looks like he's at Walmart wearing one.
And that guy right there handling the cheese.
and for that
Yep.
matter,
He's a
people are
70-year-old
talking
No,
man.
no gloves.
I
Just
bet that guy was in DC last January.
Stop the steal.
What's
Shredder
your,
was doing like voyeur cams way before anyone
What's your
else.
top 3 pizza toppings?
Pepperoni.
Bacon.
Italian sausage.
Yeah, Italian sausage. is
Sausage,
number
yep.
2.
Jalapeno.
What happened to April?
Whoa.
Why? She wasn't hungry.
I'd say
I'm a
pepperoni,
big-
sausage, and bacon.
Yeah.
Over the years, I've
yeah.
grown to be a
Meat
big
lovers.
pineapple and ham fan.
Oh.
I had
I'm
ham
gonna
the other
disconnect
day
you
on
now,
pizza.
Phil.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's
Pineapple
it's
does
good.
not belong on pizza.
I like a
Good
good.
enough.
I'll do like a barbecue pizza sometimes, like
Mhm.
barbecue chicken.
Another scientific equipment company lined up. Just
I love the way the foot soldiers are walking. I know they're
The
robots, but-
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was how they got away with
I
killing them.
found him. Send a camera crew to
Oh,
I mean, robots with human hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Commercial. It's brought to you by Homage.
Use code the run in.
That would be great if this version had the commercials from like the 80s.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know,
God,
so good.
And that wasn't weird and nothing at all. That he just threw a knife at the table
With the
to
bill.
give you the bill,
They
and
give
then they
you the
ran.
bill.
And they ran out. They didn't even pay for it.
No.
Hey, it's April's
They
wallet.
dine and
Get
dash.
over there.
It's a press
It's a
pass.
press- and a wad of used chewing gum.
I know that wad of used chewing gum anywhere.
How would he know that? How would
Exactly.
They've known her for like
you met her
24
like
hours.
2 hours ago. Yeah.
No, the crazy thing is, I can see her purse from all the way up there.
Purse. Come on.
Oh, her purse. Yeah.
And like Kenny, you said this in our group chat. Like, there's nobody out on the streets or anything.
No,
in New York.
No.
it's nobody.
It's a trap.
It's a lot of
Throw
foot
down
soldiers.
time.
There is
The
something
foot soldiers that walk like they literally have a stick up their ass.
Clang.
God, I wanted to be a
Did you
Ninja
say
Turtle when I was a
clang?
kid.
Check those dudes out. Dudes, nuts. They're robots. Robot.
I wonder if they considered that when they made the movie. They're like, we can't fucking make these guys robots. Let's just make them troubled teens instead.
I'm gonna fight Kino.
Are they coming out with another? Isn't Seth Rogen making a new Ninja Turtles movie? I think.
Oh, I think he is.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? They never had that power. I'm the Sonic fans. Pretty sure they only had this like in this episode.
Yeah. You're right. Like after this episode, the foot became like stormtroopers, where they just like die
Couldn't hit 'em.
instantly.
And I don't think
can't
they
hit anything.
I don't think they ever had the like the different foot soldiers by color, right? Like they did in the video game.
No, yeah, that was only in the video game.
Yeah.
No, they're like, we don't have time to draw all these different things.
Oh,
Whoa,
look at those
those
heaving
copper
breasts
fields.
coming out of those.
Pops out.
I'm telling you, man. I just been grabbing some tit.
I'm trying to help you.
No, just
I'll be right
sit
back,
still.
guys. I gotta go rub one out.
Man.
It's my April O'Neil NECA figure. I should
I got
get
a-
it and see if she's
I got a
that
Ray
curvy.
Phoenix one over here somewhere. Should give you one armed
Oh,
hand.
this is the
job.
best. This is my favorite part of the episode.
Who are they?
Look, an
Shredder says, "These turtles better not find my Technodrome." And then he yells out,
You know?
"All foot shoulders, return to the Technodrome!" And they're like, "Where's the? What's the Technodrome?" Like, bro,
It's
why
downstairs.
don't you talk about it?
The show was intended for kids between 4 and 10.
He's a pretty good
They have
looking
to talk
dude,
down
right?
to us.
Yeah, he's pretty handsome.
Right?
Technodrome. Where's that?
Do you think Raph ever stabbed himself in the dick or turtle dick, whatever? I don't know.
Uh-oh.
No, we're good.
Froze on us.
I don't know. I
No,
gotta make
it's
sure
just bad
screensaver's not
animation.
going. it's just shitty frames. Does this building?
So she's
flood from
already
the top?
tired.
I'm about to say,
She's
he
already
blew up
tired.
on
It's
the,
10
going
steps.
downstairs.
They must be heading for the Technodrome.
My mind you, she was
Alright.
running in the sewer
That-
though.
That thing we only just heard about. Oh, that's why it floods from the top down. Or not. They're not tortoises.
I remember swimming with them in the game, though.
That
Right.
level sucked. So much
God,
dawn.
There was literally turtle everything.
What
Yep.
are you worrying about? We're turtles.
Oh, I had bed sheets. I had, of course, all the toys and the games and figures. And
Anybody have the water friend or water buddy turtle? The one you filled with water?
Oh yeah,
so.
I
I
did.
got that somewhere.
At least it's not raining.
I missed
yeah,
that.
the shit. I mean, I
wanted-
didn't have
I wanted
the
the
blimp. I
Technodrome.
didn't have the Technodrome.
Yeah, I didn't have the Technodrome. I wanted that.
I didn't have the sewer.
I'm looking at the sewer right now.
Yeah, I've seen
Hey,
the
you still have
photos.
that.
You know, I'm wondering. It's like, why did they give us? Like, I'm looking at the toy, right? And I'm like, why did they give us so many weapons?
Accessories.
I love
Yeah,
that
So
they,
So
me
the
and DJ
kids
kind of
can eat
talked
'em.
about this on our episode this past week. I love how are they walking on water? I love that they are all on like one plastic piece.
Yeah.
It was a washout.
Yeah, even the I'm about to say the Super 7 ones are like.
I'm glad they saved the cod piece.
Is that what that is?
So the robots were like cloth costumes.
Yeah, cups. Athletic supporters.
Saki is no easy adversary to beat.
Master Splinter, if he lives, we'll find him. We turtles don't know the meaning of the word defeat. That's right. We never bothered to look it up in the dictionary.
Dictionary.
Of course we do.
Like what?
Pizza.
I love that
Yummy.
April's just totally missing work.
Yeah.
For days.
Missing. She's
Nobody
just
went to her
missing.
apartment to find out where she is.
There's nobody has called missing persons.
Nope.
All right.
All right, guys. That was the first episode, season number 1, episode number 1 of
Can I just say
Teenage
one thing?
Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, sir.
All right. So unless Zach, because me and Zach been having like the same notes on shit.
No, you're good.
But how nasty is April O'Neil?
Oh,
Okay. You went through, not only did you go through the sewer, right? But you went through water. You have not showered. Okay. And you have the same outfit the whole entire damn season.
you know what?
You're
I
so
probably
right.
Was on TV
I
with
still
it.
would.
You're supposed to be promoting kids taking. This is why we didn't want to take a bath when we were kids, because nobody else in fucking cartoon history decided to take a bath.
Next episode, she's in a robe.
Nope, she's still in that same.
No,
fucking
she does
outfit.
say something about.
She
at
goes
some
home and
point in
takes
time,
a
she
shower.
does go home and take a shower. Yeah,
I think it's
'Cause I
episode
remember-
3 though. Like,
you know.
it took her 2 episodes and that dirty ass clothes to realize she needed to go take a shower.
If you've ever watched,
Boo.
Homeland? You ever watch Homeland?
Yes.
I always think about that with the main character. She looks so dirty. She's always wearing the same thing. She's running around doing stakeouts, all this government shit, and she's never goes home to her apartment. Like, God, it's been like 2 weeks. What the fuck? You didn't like go home and sleep or shit or shower or anything?
Poop. Do turtles poop?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
come on,
must.
Do these turtles poop?
No.
They must.
man.
We'll find out in episode number 2, maybe.
All right, so first episode, solid, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Brought back a lot of nostalgia.
Good backstory. I mean, they
Not
did a
us.
good job of like for a kids cartoon of like actually giving you the backstory and a bunch of stuff without making.
That's kind of the cool part about these first couple episodes, right? Is they really do mention all of the key players. 'Cause
Yeah,
I think
I
in the
think-
next one we start going to we meet Krang, right?
Yep. Krang, Rocksteady, and
Dimension
Bebop.
X. Yeah, that's yeah. So I got that
See
queued
the
up.
Techno Drone?
Spoiler
Baxter
alert.
Stockman.
Shit, sorry.
Yeah.
God, I'm out.
When I
Yeah,
was looking
Baxter
up
Stockman it comes up.
when I was looking up the toys, why did it take them a whole year to like introduce these toys to everybody?
They probably
Build
didn't
that
think
hype.
it, yeah, I was gonna say they probably didn't think it was gonna be that big.
Well, I was about to say, depending on when it came out, then when
Mhm.
that first holiday rush was,
Right.
because they're going to plan around that compared to now when toys release every fucking day.
Right.
Have any of you guys ever read the Eastman and Laird?
I
Well,
had them when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I don't have them. I had like the graphic novel when I was a kid. Because I had an older. I talked about this on the pod before. I had an older cousin who lived with us, and he had them. And yeah, they're very different than the cartoon. Very.
Oh man.
As hell.
Donatello is actually dead in the comics now.
Mhm.
Spoiler alert.
Wow, really?
Yep. He
Yeah.
died a couple of years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember somebody told me that.
And then there's something just came out recently.
Isn't it just Raphael just left by himself?
I don't think so. I think it's just Donatello. All I've heard is that Donatello's dead. I haven't followed them, but there's like 2 new books that came out that Eastman did. Fun fact: Eastman lives like 45 minutes north of me. So
Just get him on the show.
Get him on the show.
Hey.
Oh yeah, dude.
Raphael
Come
actually
on.
is
Tell him
dead.
I'm giving you money every month for it.
Raphael is dead.
Yeah, so there's
Really
a
killing them all
series, or there was a the Last Ronin.
Yes, that's the book I was talking
He
about.
dies in the Last Ronin.
Jeez.
That just came out recently.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's
He
very.
gets
The comics are
stabbed in the
very
face.
dark.
Hey, didn't they add a female turtle?
Karai
something
or
about
something.
that?
Oh, you're talking about Mona Lisa from that
Sure.
shitty live action show that was on Fox Kids for a while.
What?
She had boobs. She was a
That
turtle with
figure
boobs.
is bringing back some
Hold on.
nostalgia, Kenny.
Well, especially like the way the lights hitting it. It's almost like the OG where they all had the same red headband.
Yeah,
Mhm.
You're right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right,
Mona
guys, that was.
Lisa
Oops, sorry. Go ahead, Zach.
you're good. No, I was just looking at Ninja Turtle boobs. We're good.
All right.
Turtle titties.
That is episode number 1 of the Rerun In podcast, where we watch a episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. For right now, tune in next time for episode number 2, season 1, episode number 2, right here on the Rerun In on the Run In podcast Patreon group.